Hello, 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 everybody. It is Wednesday, June 19th. It is, okay, it's raining where I am. I'm not sure what it's doing where Nicole is, but it's raining where I am. Those of you who don't know me, my name is Tisha Spencer, and I am a business owner. I do a lot of things, to be honest with you. I work a full time job and I teach people how to start and create successful travel agencies. I also book luxury level trips for people. And today we're here to talk about the business of travel. Those of you who follow me and may have seen some of these before, you may know the person on the other screen, Miss Nicole Blunt. She is in Florida. I've already double checked. She's actually in Florida and she's not on a ship hiding somewhere in a cabin or in some resort somewhere. She's actually in Florida. I'm gonna let Miss Nicole Blunt go ahead and introduce herself.
Happy Wednesday, guys. It's an amazing day here in the Sunshine State. The sun is shining right now still, so that's amazing. We got some good weather right now. Yeah, today's amazing. Like Tisha said, Miss Spencer said, my name is Nicole Blunt. I am a 2020 club member inside of this amazing opportunity. We come together a lot and we want to, educate all our friends and family on what it is that we actually do when we are not working our 9 to 5 job. And we have all this amazing information to tell you about what it is that we do. Tisha.
Yes, we do. Yeah. So, guys, I'm looking down because I'm doing my engineering, making sure that this is showing up properly on social media, making sure that it's sharing where it needs to share and all of that other loveliness. But what do we do? So, I know we said that we do travel, and I know that seems like, oh, everybody's doing travel, but not everyone is doing travel the way you think everyone is doing travel. So for me, I book luxury travel, but I focus more on. Sorry, I was trying to tag Nicole in the post so she can see the post so she can share it. But I tend to focus more on helping people start their own businesses. And the reason why I'm doing that is because inflation is real. Inflation is not going down. We have to stop waiting on markets to crash. You know what I just heard? They're saying that the car market is about to crash because people can't afford their cars and there's a whole bunch of cars being repoed and coming back. So the prices of cars and all this other stuff is about to go down. And that's great. But if you can't afford the car, what difference does it make?
Mm-hmm.
It's all about
Exactly.
affordability.
Mm-hmm.
It's about
This
affordability right now.
opportunity definitely helps us afford lots of things that we don't have to put on the back burner and wait for us to get like a bonus check from our 9 to 5 job. This opportunity offers 8 streams of additional income that we can bring and generate into our household. So we pretty much can get what we want when we want it. I don't know, is that bragging? Because I don't want to brag.
No, no,
Okay.
I wouldn't call it bragging. I think it's just, I wouldn't even say boasting. It's more of clarifying because I think when people look at these businesses, they always say if you're building a team, you're not a real travel agent. Now we both know we real travel agents. We got the certifications, we're taking the classes, we're going on the tours, we're making the income. We got some letters behind our names from some of the places we done, did our training with. But building
Hmm.
a team is no different than going to work and having a team at your job. Because I'm sure you have a team at your job that you work with,
Yes,
right?
I do. I do.
And I'm sure your boss built that team so y'all could do the work, right?
Yep.
It's no different here. The only difference is that we earn income for helping other body, but we do make it with them. And I don't know about you, I'd rather make the money coming from helping other people than trying to do all the work myself. And that's what a lot of people think do. They want to do all the work themselves to make all the money. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, no, I definitely think that's not working smarter. That's definitely the hard way to do it. So we like to work smart around here. And yeah, the more people you have that can help you all reach, we all have the same goal in mind. That's the one thing, you want to get with like-minded people. So you all are going after one goal. And it's just so much better when there's more than one of you doing it. More like
Yeah.
100,
Yeah.
200.
What's that saying that they say? I'd rather make a million off the hands of 100 than off the hands of mine. Something
Yes.
like that. I'm saying it
Yes.
all wrong, but no. So let's talk about when it comes to network marketing and being in this business. Let's talk about some of the myths that we've heard, and let's break them. So I
Okay.
will tell you this. I'll tell you this much. I was not into network marketing a long, long time ago because it was given off to me very sleazy. And the
Mm.
whole, you need to like recruit, 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 recruit. And that's all you had to do. And the way it was presented to me back in the day, like decades ago, it was very sleazy and it was door to door salesman type stuff. And I was just like, no. And I didn't feel like I was part of a team. Do you feel that way by being with this organization?
Absolutely not. No. And I'm so new to network marketing. This is something, my background is in nursing. I'm a clinical research nurse. So I've been in the medical field for, ye- I can say decades. It's been a very long time. And no, this has been amazing, really. Not no sleaziness, definitely more like a family, and all families, we all don't get along, right? We fight, but we come back together, because that's what families do. And it's more of a family atmosphere, but it really does matter what team you're on. It does. I mean, that
Yeah,
is it. That's it's so important. um
I'll agree to
but I
that.
love it. There's no quotas, there's no sleaziness, there's no rush to get you to a level so they could get to a level. We want to help each other, and genuinely, see each other win, right? Because I have no connection to you at all, but I want to see you win.
As I want to see you, I want to see you get the same title that I have on my screen.
Yes. So see, that's what we do. We work together.
Yeah, one of the things, like I know just talking to different people about the opportunity, they're always worried about. Like I had a conversation with somebody who was not building a team because she thought that she had to teach anybody she brought in by herself. And I let her know that that's not actually true, that we will help you train your people. I said, I was being very honest with her. I said, the only reason you feel like that is because you're teaching yourself by yourself. Now, if you do come into this business by yourself and put yourself on an island, there's not much we can do to help you. You do have to be engaged inside of this organization. You do have to participate. You have to ask those questions. You have to let us know what you need, because whatever you need, we may have it. I got what you need. Like we like that corner store back in the day. They got everything. Well,
Right.
in New York, corner store had literally everything you needed was at that corner store.
Yep, that bodega. Yep.
Yeah, that bodega right there.
But yeah, that's so true. I mean, it's the same way with your 9 to 5 job. Like you want to um you want to know how to perform at work. You want to know. So you're going to take the necessary trainings that they have. You're going to pay attention, to your work, to your role, and make sure that you're getting it done right, because at the end of the day, you want a paycheck, right? So it's the
Mhm.
same thing inside of this opportunity, inside of network marketing. Pay attention, focus, everything is outlined, the steps that you need to do to be successful, because at the end of the day, you know what, you're going to get a check as well, in network marketing. So it's the same steps.
Yeah, and you get to control the money. And I think that's the fear a lot of people have when it comes to network marketing, because no one fears travel. Travel is not the issue. People fear the lack of control of what's in that check, because it's based off your own work. When we work our 9 to 5, we know exactly what we're going to get every 2 weeks within a $5 to $10 range. You know what you're going to get. You know
Hmm.
what your annual rate is. Network marketing is a business that you can literally increase your income every year. Like the founder said to us during one of our trainings that, you may be making 6 figures, but you're going to make those same 6 figures every year. with this opportunity, we can increase. So when January 1st comes around, you're not starting from zero. You're adding on to the previous 6 figures you already had.
Mm-hmm.
I like the idea of that. So let's talk money, because, I work in finance and money and all that. So, I'm a money person. I'm all about the money. If it don't make sense, it don't make money.
Absolutely. The money, that's one of the best parts of this opportunity is so many different streams, so many different ways to get it.
Yeah.
And you can focus on all of the ways, or you can only focus on, what you're really genuinely interested in and control your money that way. But the beauty of it is the money is going to come. It keeps coming. It keeps coming every,
Yeah.
every week, every month. And yeah.
Just so y'all guys know that when you partner with us and you are on the marketing side, helping other people the same way we're trying to help you, you do earn the possibility of receiving a check on the 1st, the 10th, every single Thursday. And then the travel funds come in on the 15th and possibly between the 28th and the 31st. It just depends on how the month runs, what the last business day of the month is. You earn income from helping people, which is leveraged income. We also have team bonuses. We have commission overrides. We have matrix pay, matrix override, director's pay. And then we have I'm missing one. Did I get all of them?
I think you got all of them.
I think I got all of them. And then we have the legacy, which is basically once you become a 1-star director, your business can be willed down to whoever you say, and that those monies keep going to them after you pass on. So there's a lot of income to be made. I know almost every week this year, I've received a check. Almost every week, I received a check on Thursday. I think I'm getting one tomorrow too. Tomorrow's Thursday, right? Yeah, tomorrow's Thursday.
It's so funny because I do this business with my husband, and he gets the emails, and he's like, I see all that money that's being deposited. I see it. I'm like, oh, you see it? He's like, where's the card at? Where's the card? I have the card. Do not worry.
Like you see it, but I control it.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. It's it's been great. It's been 6 years for me. It'll be 6 years for me actually in September officially. No, in August. So yeah, I've been running ever since, and I still work my full-time job with integrity. I really do, but half the time people don't even think I work. Honestly, they think that all I do is run my uh, um, travel
Honestly,
business.
I didn't think you were.
I'm in scrubs right
Yeah, I
now
didn't
because
think
I
you were
just got
either.
home, but I do still work for now. I know where I want to be, and
No,
I
I didn't
yeah.
honestly, I didn't think you were, because you was always gone. You was always gone somewhere or coming back from somewhere. So I honestly, I thought you was just a stay-at-home business owner or a stay on the road business owner.
Right. I like that. How do you be careful?
Hey, welcome to the show.
Yeah.
No, but no. So when it comes to this business, I've been in the business 9 years. It'll be officially 9 years in October, because I joined the first day that the two companies partnered together. Um, and since being in the business, I have become their very first travel trainer, their first master travel trainer. I am a director in training, about to become a 1-star director. I have, because of this income, I have been able to upgrade my lifestyle. I've been able to change zip codes and area codes. Because I've moved, I have been able to pay off credit cards that I keep spending on, but pay them back off again. I've been able to help my family with stuff, and I've been able to use the money to reinvest back into my education for this business, as well as, for my family and stuff. So it's not like a situation where we get the money and then we just go freely and spend it. We're very strategic about it, because this is a full-fledged business. So I do have operating expenses aside from, keeping the website open. I have marketing expenses. I have things I do with Instagram, social media type stuff. I have things like paraphernalia that I buy, business cards, when I go out to dinners with clients and prospective business partners. If you want to be a business partner, just, tag down below that you want to join, and let us know which one of us you want us to hit up. hit you up. But it's not, I want people to understand that right now is a time that we have to really, really look at our finances. You know, where everyone is complaining on social media, and I'm sure you've seen this, where everyone is on social media complaining about how expensive this is and when did this get to this. And it's like, it's not that people don't realize that prices are inflating, it's when they realize their necessities are inflating, because it's easy to ignore the cost of a restaurant because you can easily say, well, I'm not going to go there no more. But when the cost of gas starts going up and not going down, when the cost of clothes you need goes up, the cost of food goes up, the things you need to survive every single day continuously going up, and you notice your income isn't going up, you can't go to your 9 to 5 and say, hey, can I get a $20,000 raise? Then it's not. I don't know. It's not going to happen. And if it does happen, where do you work?
Exactly.
You know, we were happy to get what was it? A 3% raise at my job.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's like, we get excited for these little numbers when that 3% raise that I got literally is some people's monthly paychecks in this business. Literally. And it's like, huh. And then you gotta remember that that's all tax. So that's really not as much as you think you're getting.
Right.
You know, I remember growing up working at McDonald's getting excited for a 50-cent raise. Yeah. Things are different now. You know, you have to, when things, your necessities go up, inflation's going up, the cost of housing is going to go up, the interest rates, and everyone, you know, it is, I think everyone is waiting for the balloon to pop and things are just going to go back pre-COVID, and it's not.
It's not.
It's not.
Yeah.
We have to be able to make those steps and take those steps to change our life. And being inside of this organization, no, neither one of us is saying you're going to make money immediately. No one is saying you're going to be a millionaire immediately. No one is saying that. But we are saying that if you follow us and listen to us, you will make some money. And isn't that the purpose, to make money so you can travel? Because how many people, you know, sit there and say they would love to be able to travel but don't have no money?
Right. Exactly. And if you have been following me, at least, you know that I've been moving different. I've been moving very differently. Yeah, I traveled before, but not half as much as I was able to since starting this business. And my lifestyle has changed um, a lot. So yeah, I credit it all to my multi-level marketing business and my travel business. Like, it does work. Um, it's, you're gonna get out of it what you put into it,
Very
right?
true.
It's not a get rich overnight thing. You really have to put the work in. Um, and if it's something you really want, there's a saying, right? In order to get something you never had, you have to be willing to do something you never did. I think that's how it goes. I think.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. And that's the thing. A lot of people are afraid. You know, they're afraid to get started. They want to wait until things calm down. Life is always going to be lifing. And for us females, speaking for the females, we deal with way more than most men deal with. You know, we accept more, we have to hide more. You know, a man will go to work and be stressed out, but will go to work. We get stressed out, we want to take off. You know, I tell people on my team, I'd be like, look, is this something that you're not going to your 9 to 5? No, I still got to go. Then you need to work your business.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you tell me that you want to replace your 9 to 5 with this business. You can't work at your job 8, 9, 10, 12 hours and give them extra time and then don't want to give your business any time and then wonder why why this business ain't giving you any checks. You know, I have somebody who is always telling me they want to do better and they want to make money, but all I get is excuses. And as some of you know, excuses are the tools of those of the competent, and those who use them build mountains of nothingness.
I love that.
And there's a lot of people who got mountains on mountains on mountains right now because all they have is excuses as to why they can't be successful in this business. Like, I can't be successful because Joe Schmo over there failed. Are you Joe Schmo? Like, what does that got to do with the price of apples? Like, I don't get it. You know, but exactly. I do run a little different. I do run a little different, though. I'll admit that. How Joe's talking to me.
Yeah, definitely. People like to compare too, right? And comparison is the thief of what? What's that saying? What comparison? Something. You don't compare. Don't compare. Comparison is the thief of life. I don't know. It's something like that. But
The thief of joy.
joy. That's it. The thief of
Yes,
joy.
it's a
Um,
Bible verse.
Yeah. So don't base your success off of me. I might move a little bit slower than how you may move. Or Tisha, is you have to base it all on yourself and what you do and your goals and what you want to get out of it. But it's definitely something to look into because it's fun, it's travel, it's sexy, and it's not going anywhere. It's been here forever and it's going to still be here when we're not here. So, yeah.
Yeah. It's just one of those things that, there are a lot of people who do it. We have educators, military, moms, dads, pastors, people in all different types of background, from like you're in medical, I work for the Air Force in finance. We have management people who are still in college who is doing it. We have people as young as 18, as old as in their 70s working this business. So the only limitations of winning in this business is the limitations you put on yourself. Anybody and everybody can win if they're willing to run the race. But many people are not willing to run their race because they're worried about people already running the race. But we all start at different levels. We all have different skill sets that we bring to the table. Like I've been in travel and network marketing for 20 years. Nicole just started. It doesn't mean that I'm better than her. And it doesn't mean that she's weaker than me. It just means we're bringing a different set of skill sets to the table. We're bringing a different set of experiences. Because even though she may have started and have less time in network marketing than me, her experiences may be different than mine. She may have experienced something I've never had to experience, and I could learn from her and vice versa. I can help her get over hurdles that I may have knocked down already.
Right.
Because I feel the easiest way to get over a hurdle is to go around it. Stop trying to jump over a hurdle. Go around it.
I like that.
Everybody wants to jump over a hurdle in this business or getting started or winning in this business. And you're so focused on this hurdle when I just walked around and I'm already gone. You ever see the movies where the people and they're running and they try to climb the thing to get over and they're struggling, and then you see somebody on the side who just like walked around and is like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
That's what it's about in this business. You got to stop worrying about what everybody else is doing and worry about what you're doing. Everyone is worried about what Nelly and Ashanti are doing. They're worried about what's happening with Justin Timberlake now. They're worried about what people did or didn't do for Juneteenth and which job gave them off and which job didn't get. Why are we worried about stuff that ain't got nothing to do with me? It's cute. It's funny. How that affect me?
Mm-hmm.
That don't affect my profit line. It's not like Nelly and Ashanti are calling me to book their trips, their honeymoon or their baby
Right.
moon.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're not calling me to come over to the house to hang out. Justin ain't calling me to tell him to help get him out of jail because he sped through a stoplight and happened to be a little bit. Well, the story is he wouldn't take a breathalyzer and he made them take him to jail to do it, which is really nothing wrong with that. You do have the right to do that. But I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how does that help me? And I think we're so wrapped up in what other people are doing, we don't pay attention to what's going on in our house. You know that saying, how they call the kettle, you're calling the kettle pot black, whatever?
Yeah, calling the kettle black, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when most people don't realize that their pot's on fire because they're so worried about somebody else. It's like, your house is on fire right now, but you worried about that glass house. But you on fire. And I'm giving you the water. And you don't want to take this water to put the own fire out in your own house. I'm giving you something to save your life, but you worried about what they doing down the street. Come on, make that make sense.
Or coming off too salesy. How can it come off too salesy? How do you share this opportunity? I think that's another myth as well as being very salesy, pushy. How do we share this opportunity with other people without being a salesman? It's
Don't try to convince nobody. The thing is that people think network marketers are here to convince people to do something. I'm not here to convince anybody to do anything they don't want to do. I'm going to lay out the facts, and that's it. I had somebody told me that the other day, I followed up and I said, I wanted to see if you was interested still, I sent you the information. She goes, it looks great, but it's not something for me. Great. When we going out for drinks?
Mm-hmm.
If somebody's not interested, it doesn't mean they're not interested right now. It just means they're not interested right now. I've had people join me 2-3 years after I've been in this organization. People got to watch. They need to see what you're doing. And I don't have to if you don't have to sell nobody to come to your house for a barbecue, to go hang out at a happy hour, to go out to dinner, to go on a trip, why do you feel you should have to sell them to listen to information? You're not trying to convince them. And I think there are a lot of bad network marketers out there. We can admit to that on social media, where they'll get on your inbox. Hi, how are you doing? Do you keep your options open? Yes, and I'm going to close this right now. That is my option. I don't teach that. Ms. Blunt don't teach that. You just share the opportunity. And if somebody wants to partner with you, they'll partner with you. When I got to Gold Builder, I wasn't really sharing it with nobody. I was just sharing my excitement. And people caught on and wanted to do what I was doing. You know, people want to, I have people want to sell Virgin Voyages right now because I talk about it so much. My cousin is like, so there's no kids? I said, not one. She goes, I think we might need to do that.
Girl, let's not even go there, because we'll be on that all night with Virgin.
No, we're going to do Virgin Voyages on different times, different bat channel, because we do have that trip next year. But no, it's not salesman-y at all. And it's what you make of it. It's your business.
Exactly. So, and it's really, it's sharing information. I had a patient today, right? Because I want to help people. It's in my nature to help you. And just having simple conversation, you can really change someone's life, by the business of travel. We're talking about trips, and I'm about to spend my 50th birthday in Greece. And she's like, wow, how are you able to do that? Oh, this is how I'm able to do that. I would love to do that. I would love to retire my husband. How can I do that? Here's my information. It's okay. I mean, it's my patient. That's my information. Yeah.
What you just said is powerful. How are you able to do that? People look at our lives, and some of our fellow business partner lives who are watching this. And if you're a business partner, check in. How are you able to travel so much? How did you able, like I get asked all the time, how do you able to afford this apartment? How are you able to go into travel like that? How? It's this business. And the fact I know how to manage my money, but it's this business.
Mm-hmm.
That's how, someone's asking me like, for my crew, so for Virgin, I do sell Rockstar, and Rockstar is not cheap. How do you afford it? My business. And it's like you can afford the things that you want, whether it's a house, a car, a pair of shoes, a new computer. You want to retire your husband. It's all about the work. This is how you do it. You get started today, you follow your leadership, and you put your nose down and you grind. You become a hustler. You become a hustler. Doesn't take excuses. Like we had a conversation about that with Mr. Bradley in our university that I'm in with him, and he was talking about hustlers. And I guess I laughed a little too hard because I got called out. But not everybody is born to hustle. See, I'm from New York, born and raised, right? I'm a hustler. I was the one that was hustling. Just trust. High school, I was a hustler. Now, hustling is not a bad thing. But to have a true hustle and to have a true grind, you don't stop. You hungry. And when you eat, guess what? You still hungry. You don't stop just because you got it, because when you see that you're about to get it, you go after the next thing. A hustler does not stop. And a hustler is not going to sit there and say, okay, I'm going to wait for you. No, because a hustler will leave a person. Because they know that they got to get what they need, and they got to grind, and the grind never stops. 24 hours in a day, you need to be grinded. When I sleep, I grind. I dream about what I'm going to be doing the next day sometimes. My dreams be premonitions of where I'm going to be and what I'm going to be doing and how I'm going to help people. Now, I will hustle and I will run whoever wants to hustle, whoever wants to run with me, but I run and hustle just a little differently than some other folks because I'm from New York, former military, raised by the military, so we got a little bit of differenceness than some other folks. But you can't sit there and say you a hustler. And every time I say that, I think about the song. But you can't sit there and say you a hustler and then tell me that you tired.
Right.
Oh, I can't. But that's not a real hustler. And that's not grinding is not stopping because you're tired. You know, they always say you need to go until you fall asleep. There have been times I have literally, and I'm sure Nicole, you have been there when you ever work in this business and you realize you forgot to eat, you forgot you had to go to the bathroom, you fell asleep. Like I've had times, this is embarrassing, but I've had times where I've been working, doing stuff on the computer, on the phone, booking trips, all this other stuff. And you know, you get up to go do something and your body's like, oh yeah, by the way, you're hungry, you're tired, and you got to go to the bathroom. And you're like, dang.
Yeah.
15 minutes, then I got to go back.
Yeah. No days off. No days off. Grinding.
Not yet. Not yet. We haven't earned the days off. Don't get me wrong. Right. We will have our days off. We do vacay, but we still work because, you know, it's all about the content. But we're not at that point where we can stop and just chill. We're not making that money, and our network is not making that money. Our people around us are not making that money. We're watching too many of our people struggle for no reason except for pride.
Mm-hmm.
You have to let that pride go. This is not the Lion King. This is not Pride Mountain. Let it go and jump. Let your pride go. You know, jump like in Divergent. When she jumped into the net and she was the first one to go. You got to take that leap of faith and just trust that we got you. Because if we can do it, we can show you how to do it. We can't do it for you.
Exactly.
So
now I know that saying, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink it. See, I know that saying.
Yeah, you know, no, you can't. No. And you could teach a man what is better, to teach a man to cook the fish or to actually fish? Like, I'd rather teach you how to fish so I don't have to keep going to get the fish.
Mm-hmm.
Because then you become self-sufficient.
Exactly.
And then you can teach the next person.
And I love that. I love seeing new business partners that I have brought in and help to coach, train, and develop them. And they are really winning in their business. And I love that for them. And it gives me joy. Because again, like we like to help people, right? We're sharing information and helping them to live their best life, opening their eyes to something that they had no idea even existed, that they can even generate extra income for their household. So yeah, I love seeing people win. That's why I do it.
Well, I do it because I like the income. I'm a money person. So I like having that extra income. I like having a plan B. I like knowing that if something was to happen to my plan A, I know my plan B will have me. You know what I mean? I liked having that security blanket with the business. You know, it's great to help other people, but I got to help myself first. I'm a little stingy with that one. Got to help myself first. Then I can help other people. But one of the things that I want people to understand is that I know for me, the type of person I'm looking for is somebody that's coachable, dependable, and hungry. I don't want somebody, and I'm being very honest, and most people know that I'm very honest, can be a little bit blunt, but I'm looking for people who are hungry and are ready to make money. They're not just here to say that they're here. I want to be able to take people to the levels that I'm going. And I want them to be able to, when I say, let's go on a team trip, people have funds to go on a team trip. Mm-hmm. I want to be able to say that when we are together, that I don't have to worry about going to an affordable place to make sure everybody can afford to eat. I want to know that everyone has money in their pockets. I want to know that when it rains, you have an umbrella. I want to know when a storm hits, you have a house to go to because you're doing what you're supposed to in this business. And I don't just mean the weather. I mean, when life hits. Because there are times in this business where I literally had to stop everything because I had no job and I was on medical leave at the same time. Mm-hmm. So I really couldn't do much of anything. And if I tried to do anything, my mom would take my laptop. So, but I had this business still generating income for me. And I think that's what people don't get, is that this business could continue to generate. I have gotten paid while on travel. I know you have, Nicole.
Mm-hmm. You're like, oh, I forgot it was the 10th. What day is it?
So when somebody partners with your team and you don't realize it, and you just get a notification that your team is growing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's those kind of things that happen. And we are travel business owners who are creating entrepreneurs in the country. We are not just agents, though we're good at it, but we're not just agents. So we just wanted to come on, and we're going to try to come on a little bit more frequently.
Yeah, we because this is good. I love this.
Yeah, and we're going to try to get some more people to join us, because I do have the ability to have quite a few more people on the panel with us. We may start doing the wind down Wednesdays, maybe every couple of weeks, and bring in some people to feature, to share their stories, their journeys. My journey is just beginning. Even though I've been with the company for 9 years, I'm just getting started. Nicole's been with them, you said 6?
Mm-hmm.
She's just getting started. She is about to become a director in training. She's about to go to director in training university. And I'm about to graduate to go to One Star University. And we about to have fun, and especially in Orlando. Is your hubby coming to Orlando?
He is. He will be here.
Okay, so I got to start looking up some place to go eat and drink.
You know it.
We always have to have fun. Don't get it wrong. When we go into Orlando, we're going to the World Marriott, the largest Marriott in the country. We are going to have fun. We're going to get educated. We're going to walk across the stage and be recognized for the work that we've done, the work that our team's done, and we are going to eat and have fun. I'm already game planning on what I plan to do, and I have to figure out what's nearby so I can figure out where to go to eat, and be ready, have fun. And I am going to spend some time at the Cabana, because just lay out, get a tan.
Yes. Yeah, and that's the thing. This is the camaraderie, this opportunity helps people in so many aspects of their life. So it's definitely something to take a look into.
Yeah, so if this is something that you're interested in and you want to get started with us, go ahead and tag us in the comments. If you're watching this on Facebook, tag us down there and let us know that you want to go ahead and get started. You can send us a message. If you're watching this on on LinkedIn or my YouTube channel, go ahead and drop a message down there, or you can go ahead and send me a email, and I'm going to drop that email for you guys on my YouTube channel. And do you have any closing remarks?
There's nothing to fear but fear itself. All right. So let's go. Let's get it together. Let's be great together.
Awesome, guys. Well, we are going to conclude this. Be safe out there, and we hope to see you at the banks and the beaches. See you later.